Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I had a little topic I wanted to talk about today because I kind of like my last little ramble video. So I thought to myself, what's something else I could talk about? And something that I thought of that I kind of have always had a thought about. Can y'all shut up? Oh my God. Okay, let's deal with these guys real quick. All right, I'll save that for later. Something that I kind of wanted to talk about was something that I've thought about before I started making YouTube videos, or at least making them regularly. Um, do content creators or YouTubers or whatever, or streamers or anybody actually enjoy video games anymore? And I'm going to come at this from an angle of my own, or my own personal experience, I guess, and say, do I even enjoy Minecraft anymore? That's kind of something I could talk about. Um, and easy answer, I do. But the big but in this is I can easily see how that could change very, very quickly. And what I mean by that is right now, I do this pretty part time, like extremely part time. Like if I was to take my income, like ignoring hours that I put into videos, if I was to take like income I'm making off of videos, most of the time it's like 10% of what I make at my job. So extremely part time. How far down is? Oh gosh, freaking mouse disconnected. But if I had to increase my hours or be a streamer or anything, I could easily see how that could change because it's already like, I guess, taken. I've been playing the game for a long time. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for forever. I'm trying to think of how long I've even been playing Minecraft. I think I started playing in like 2011. So I can't really sit here and say like, oh yeah, it would be, that would completely destroy my motivation to play the game because obviously I've been playing it for long enough that that should happen. But having to make it anything a job is going to make it not so fun or enjoyable in any regard. That's just how it works. Let me just go over a bunch so I can get here. So yeah, like I think I could easily see how that could change, and I can tell you that it's changed a little for me, mainly because I don't play a lot of Minecraft recreationally at this point. Um, like a lot of people, everybody I know really plays it. I have my server and stuff I play it on, but I don't even get to play it that. I don't even get to play the server that much because I'm so every time I can have time to sit down and play Minecraft, I'm like, let me work on a video. I don't have much time to work on video, so it's like I'm gonna sit down and have the time to do this right now. I might as well be working on a video, so I can have that off the back of my mind and get working on the next one and the one after that and the one after that. So, you know, I could easily see how it could flip. When if I was actually reliant on that, it would completely take everything out of it for sure, without a doubt. And I don't play variety games. I plan to have a channel that I can do that on eventually, that I could dedicate more time to. But for like variety game people and YouTubers and streamers and stuff like that, I can't imagine that that wouldn't be amazing unless you have something like Charlie, or not Charlie, well yeah, Charlie, Moist Critical, where he can basically just unedit and upload whatever the hell he wants and everyone's gonna love it. And that's awesome. But most people don't have that. We don't have like diehard people watching, get a million views for no reason. Um, so, you know, there's that. And then you got to put a lot of time and effort into like what you're working on and what kind of idea you're putting into it and blah, 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 all that stuff. So I can very easily see how that could flip really quickly. And for me too. And I worry about that a little bit myself, to be honest. That's why I try not to like focus. Like Minecraft is the perfect game to me to like make a full-time career out of if you're going to be a content guy, because first of all, it's evergreen. It's been around since its insurgence, carrying people through making videos, whether they're doing it still or not. I mean, look at Captain Sparkles. He quit his main, but he's still uploading all the time on different Minecraft series on his second channel. And he's been doing it for 15 years or something. I don't even know how long it's been. So it's a good game for it for that reason, but also that's why I try my hardest to do different things. If you look at my main channel, if you look at this channel, even this channel is a perfect example. I didn't just sit on an alpha world. I got this let's play series that I can jump on. I got these talking head well, not talking head, but these talking videos that um I can make very easily. Do I not have a stone cutter? What am I doing? What? I cannot believe that. Okay, let's get one. Um yeah, I can do, all different kinds of things on this channel especially, and I might even post different games on here. I probably will. On my last upload was a different game. Yeah, and these rambling videos, it's like I don't even care if I sound stupid. I probably do. I didn't think about anything I'm saying before I'm talking about them when I do them. Most of the time of any of these, and I'm not going to edit them. So if I sound dumb, that's okay. But nonetheless, that's still, it can still get pretty tiring. I bet, you know, having to do it at all. On my main, I have all kinds of different challenges I could do, different. That's why I started to try to do like different fresh start videos and 100-day videos and stuff like that. Um, what am I doing? Let me just do all these. Um, because the more I can do something different, mod packs, whatever, the more it feels like I'm not stuck doing something. Uh, And I don't really feel that now, but I've always been pretty forward looking, I guess you could say. Um, I try to be anyway. So I try my best now when it's not, if I ever do, manifest and all that stuff. If I ever do get to the point where, this is my job and I can make enough money for the most part to get by on making content, it'll probably heavily rely on Minecraft. So I try to, put it in my audience's uh, face that I do different things, which also keeps people interested. I got the hardcore series, and that died off very quickly. I mean, not very quickly. I shouldn't say that. It was 6 months, but video by video, it dropped off half and half and half, and it's even less so now. Um, should I replace all of this? Yeah, let me replace the floor too. So I am very cognizant of the fact that if I do get this to hopefully, I hope, be a full time job, that I eventually will um, grow tired of doing one world or doing vanilla Minecraft or doing X, Y, and Z, whatever it may be. So I set myself up now. I set the audience up now to see that I do other things, and it helps with that kind of thing that I'm talking about, where you're not enjoying the game anymore. So yeah, anything that you can make money at, I feel like that's not completely fair to say, but eventually, if you become reliant on it, anything you're reliant on, it's going to grow tiresome. And I'm not there yet. I wanted to make that very clear, because I don't have that level yet. But I can see very easily how people could get there, without a doubt. And that's kind of something I wanted to, you know, think out loud about, and reiterate to myself, if anything, that that could be a possibility at some point. Um, so I don't want to be surprised about it either. I've done that many times with this kind of stuff. Oops. I also try to make it. That's why I also try to make my videos very like, not low effort, but relaxing, chill, nothing too crazy. We're not really going off the walls to editing or anything like that, because it's like, if I'm gonna make it doing this, I'd rather not make it doing it, with all that, because that's gonna just that's gonna just like make it way worse. That burnout you're gonna get, it's gonna be way worse. And I can't blame the audience for only wanting to watch those videos if that's all I've ever given them. Which is kind of why I stray. Um, I guess I'll talk about this a little bit, since I'm wrapping up the idea of the long story, or not long story, but short answer. I'm not personally getting tired of Minecraft. It's not something that has really gone down on me. I mean, like that nuanced new Minecraft thing is obviously, not there anymore, but that was gone years ago because I played the game for so long. But it hasn't affected me in any way, but I am not full time and I could see how it could quickly change. That's the answer to that question. Um, but to, kind of ramble about something adjacent to that, um, speaking of like doing videos that maybe you don't want like your audience getting stuck on or whatever. Like I'm the ultra hardcore guy, which obviously there's better ultra hardcore guys, but like I'm the guy who does this, I'm the guy who does that. I'll just be the guy who does Minecraft, but I'll do all kinds of different things. That's kind of what I'm going for. And to like kind of emphasize that, the excitement level I got when that most recent video popped off for a number of reasons. I mean, if I'll be honest with you, ad revenue is high in the end of the year, and it really helps for Christmas to get the money that video is going to make. But for bigger reasons, honestly, um, it took a spot in my top 5 most popular videos, and I don't know if anybody's clicking on my channel going too popular or view by most popular or whatever like that category and then going down that. But if you did do that on my channel since the ultra hardcore, it was episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've talked about this before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way down. And it started to bother me a little bit. I'm like, dang, man, like not even for like audience sake, but just for like, hey, uh if like I'm talking to another YouTuber at some point or something, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, and maybe they're looking at me and they're like, this guy only made it because of that one video. All the rest of his views mostly come from that one video that just stemmed off from the other episodes in the series, which would have been 100% true. And I did not like that, if I'm honest. I don't need that crap. Not a fan. Not a fan. So yeah, most recent video and the video before that one took a spot in my. Did I put that up? Wait, did I get that done? Hold on a second. I lost track of what I was doing for a second. Hold on. Did I get that? No. Yeah, it lost track. It took over 2 of the top 5. I think the newest one is number 3, and it could potentially in the next few days. And it looks like it honestly might take number 2. I don't think it's going to take number 1. It's got to get to 500,000 views for that. That'd be amazing, but I doubt it. Maybe in 6 months, if it continues at a same steady pace, then it could. But it's going to take number 2, most likely, hopefully. And that's pretty cool. I don't want to be the one that's like, oh, the only reason that you have X amount of views or X amount of subscribers is from this one series, and that's it. And my most popular videos are starting to kind of look different now. Number 1 is obviously the ultra hardcore, which I'm completely okay with. 500,000 views, nothing to scoff at, especially for me. But that's number 1. Number 2 will probably end up being the Turning Minecraft to Stardew Valley, which is a video that I'm very proud to be on that list because I love both of those games and it mixes them together. And I was happy to play that mod pack. And I'll probably end up continuing a couple things with it as well. They won't be labeled a series though. Let me clean this up while I'm here. So that's pretty cool. And then maybe number 5, I think, is going to end up being a fresh start in cozy Minecraft, which is great. Definitely enjoyable about that. How do I not have any wood? What am I doing around here? I'm gonna end up making another episode of the Let's Play. I've just been playing on this world as like casual, but I'm gonna end up making another episode of the Let's Play. Don't you worry about that. If you're looking forward or looking for it, it's gonna happen. Just been really busy. I was supposed to get off of overtime that I've been working at work. I thought I was supposed to get off of it by the end of the month, but it's gonna be another month. So probably first of the year, I'll end up posting here at least a few times a week, hopefully. So yeah, look forward to that. Subscribe if you haven't, and that's pretty much it, really, for the ramble. I mean, it's really I answered the question I wanted to talk out loud about, and maybe you clicked on the video to see what I would say about that. And I talked a little bit about my stuff that I kind of think about as far as content goes for myself, and like what I want to be known for. I guess I make Minecraft videos and that's okay, and I can be that guy and that's fine and I love it. But I don't want to be that guy that is only reliant off of one thing. It was very nice to see that most recent video. It felt really, really, really good to be able to be like, you know what, that one hit. I had another banger. Even like you could say for me, a banger could be 20K views. That's a hell of a video, 100% without a doubt. Um, but for the views that this got, I mean, that's a banger for a lot of channels. For a lot of channels, it's gonna get possibly up to 100,000 views, um, or more over the course of the next week or two. Like that's a banger for a lot of people. So that's really, really cool. And I'm happy about that. And thanks everybody that is from the main channel and watches the videos. And if you haven't, hey, check them out. There's a lot of videos over there. 150 videos. Some of those include shorts and VODs, but we probably have at least um, I'd say 20, 20 to or no 30 to 40 edited high quality for my, relaxed pace type videos over there. So go check it out. If you haven't, if you're just finding my channel through here. And for anybody that's from over there, appreciate it. And I'm pretty much just gonna wrap it up. So I thank you guys so much for watching and listening if you did. And I will catch you guys in the next, let's play or whatever I do here, or talking about random topics, which I have a list of things I'm going to talk about. So expect those if you like these, and I appreciate it. See you guys later.